Yo guys, Leggy Games here, and I must say, I am fuming. Like, Man United have just lost to Arsenal. I don't know how to put it into words. I'm going to start off by saying, yesterday I defended De Gea quite a bit, but he didn't do much wrong, but would it be worth putting Romero in for a couple of games? Because obviously De Gea needs to step back and just reevaluate it, get back in form, and then play Romero for a couple games. I'm not saying that's what should happen. I'm just saying maybe we're getting to a stage where we should think about that. It was just the organisation of our defence. Something is going to miss there, and I'm pretty sure it's Shaw. As I said yesterday's preview as well, when Shaw bombs up the pitch, he doesn't get back into position quick enough, and he just leaves a gap. And it happened today as well. I thought Shaw had a poor performance. What I don't get is why don't play Brandon Williams left back when he's playing really well. He literally put in a man for match performance last game, and then you just bin him off for Shaw as soon as he's fit, when Shaw has arguably not been playing that well this season. I'm not saying that Shaw's a bad player by any stretch of imagination. I think that he will get back into it, but I think it's bad management to just... By the way, not saying anything against Ole. This is probably just fully out of anger. But why drop Brandon Williams when he's having such a brilliant performance? Like, I just don't get it. Especially when, if you want to get like Shaw back in, don't involve him in a really important match like Arsenal, especially when Brandon Williams is playing much better than him. There's Wolves in the FA Cup. I'm fine with us playing like players which need to get game time, or just give some of the youngsters game time in the FA Cup. That's the place to do it, as much as people disagree with me, because some people do rate the FA Cup. Yeah, that's the place to do it. Also, I thought our midfield was very flat, non-creative. Matic has lost his yard of pace, and it is time for him to move on. Everyone has said that for months. Very common opinion. He just doesn't have it anymore. He just doesn't have the yard of pace. If he had that extra yard of pace, I'm sure he'd be fine. How many times can I say yard of pace in a sentence, eh? But also, I thought Lingard was piss poor, honestly. I thought he'd do alright. I did say that I thought, Lingard would come in for Pereira, like there was a change there. And I was right, although why sub Pereira when he got an assist last game and he's high on confidence, unless he's been tired. Like, he didn't drop him when Pereira's playing bad, so when he picks up a bit of form, why drop him then? Again, I don't get it. I know we've got a busy schedule, so Ole's probably all got a plan up here. Hopefully one thing which will come from this defeat is hopefully we'll start to look at options for a bit more creativity in our midfield. But the thing is, if we're looking, who would want to come to us? Like, if you were the player and you're looking at Man United state, what makes, especially Maddison, who everyone wants, what's going to make him go like, Leicester's third in the league, oh no, I don't want Champions League football next season. Champions League football's overrated. Let's go over to Man United, which is a sinking ship. It's just not going to happen. Maybe Grealish might do it, but again, I think it's, that's not going to happen as well, because you're taking a sideward step, and he'll probably get offers from Champions League clubs. Like, I'm so pissed off. Honestly, I'm just so frustrated. I didn't think that it was right to play Daniel James either. I wanted Greenwood to play. I thought because Greenwood's been on a run of form, again, it's just man management. Why drop players while they're in a run of form? I know Daniel James did get an assist for other days, so that's not the one I'm most frustrated about. So I obviously he has shown that he can bring a lot to the game. But yeah, I think Greenwood. It's just the fact that Greenwood can go off either foot, so he creates that problem for defenders and the keeper. So they just won't know where he'll go, so he gives like that one extra thing to your attack. I thought Rashford and Martial weren't the best, but obviously Martial only literally said it in a press conference about a week ago. To get in the game, Martial needs to touch the ball, and you know, he needs to like get in the game, and then normally Rashford runs around him, and when they start linking it, it's all good. But it just didn't happen for them today. But obviously, when your midfielders aren't playing well, I think that was a really weak link today. When your midfielders aren't playing well, it's going to affect your attack because they're not getting the ball. But hopefully we sign a centre mid. I hope they like look at this performance and, you know, just turn around and say, yeah, hang on a minute, we do need someone who can pass the ball in midfield. I know Fred is coming into his own. Again, a bit disappointed today considering his latest performances, but I do understand that because we're such a young team, there's going to be inconsistencies. It's disappointing, isn't it? Because when you've got, when you're playing Arsenal, 3 points would put you in great step to put you back into a top 4 race. All the other teams have dropped points around you. You just expect your team to be up for it a bit more. But we all knew this was going to be an up and down season. It doesn't make it any less disappointing when defeats like this do happen, especially against Arsenal, where we've got like a huge rivalry with them, like in history. Yeah, I'm gutted. I am gutted. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the video there. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section. There's just a lot which happened there. Lot to take in. We definitely need to, moral of story is we definitely need to go into the transfer market, or we're going to be in serious trouble for the rest of the season. And especially considering we're in all competitions, especially if we progress in all competitions and we continue to have a lot of games. Yeah, I'm not going to speak any more on it. I'm pretty sure I did get my point across. Anyway, guys, I'll leave the video there and I'll see you guys next time.